Flag City Honor Flight takes off tomorrow for another memorable trip to Washington, D.C. I'll be going along on the trip again, along with several local veterans. This afternoon, the Salenbien brothers from Adrian join me. Guys, you ready for the big day?
Yes,
we are.
This is Leonard, Jim, and Dan, Sand Creek High School graduates.
Yes.
So you're from the suburbs of Adrian.
Yes.
That's right.
Tell me, so at one time, your mom had 4 boys in the military during a Vietnam era. How did she handle that?
She did it well. It was actually 4 boys and all brothers, and had a brother-in-law too in the same time. And I don't want to say everything, but Leonard and Albert, my 2 older brothers, joined the Air Force right out of the school. And then I was the first one to get drafted, and then Dan got drafted the year after. So,
does it seem like maybe it was kind of wrong for a draft board to grab all the brothers when you already have those serving?
I don't know.
No.
I know they try to keep you out of harm's way possibly when that happens. But okay, so you and your older brother Leonard,
Yeah, Albert.
Albert, you both you enlisted. You were in the Air Force.
Yeah, we went in the Air Force right after high school for me. And Albert had been out a year, and we joined the Air Force. And, we used to get a lot of tape from home. So you make recordings on the little cassette recorders, and actually got so the other guys in the barracks didn't want to hear my recordings.
Where did you primarily were you stationed during the Vietnam era?
Well, I spent a year and a half in Turkey, and then I spent a year in Cam Bay in Vietnam.
Okay.
And then you were the next one to get drafted? You got
the first
drafted.
one in our family to get drafted, and 2 years in the Army. And so, yeah, it was quite an experience. I was really honored to serve my country, and ended up in Thailand, and our main base was in Korat, and then we went TDY from there up by the Laotian border in northeast Thailand. So 12 months there, and then I got home 2 years right to the day. So yeah, discharged, and I was homesick.
I bet you were.
A lot of letters.
So Dan, what was your tour like?
Well, my tour, I went to, I was in MP school, like my brother Jim. Seemed like I was following in his footsteps there. And, but I went to Germany for almost 19 months. I was stationed with the USARA, United States Army Europe, Command Headquarters in Heidelberg. And we were an honor guard unit, and I had I was on the honor guard crew, and I got to march for de Gaulle, and we honored General Patton at the, march for him also.
Yeah. So honor flight, a 2-year waiting list typically, and you guys are Vietnam era, and that's what most of them are. Talk about, Jim, tell us what got you guys to sign up for honor flight.
Well, a good friend of mine told me about the website to get on, and so I got on that website, and sure enough, they picked my name. It's been almost 2 years, and I just so excited about it. And so he's on the same flight also, a friend of mine. And then when I was talking to the gal that told me I got accepted to go, I told her about how hard it must have been for the families and mom and dads seeing their sons in the service. And she heard that, and she said, are your brothers alive? I said, yeah, they are. And she said, well, we're going to get them on the flight also. So I'm honored to have my 2 brothers here.
Leonard, that's going to be special. Were you all 3 of you guys to get to go?
Yeah, we were really honored to have it, to get picked.
Yeah.
It's really going to be a special trip. I've talked to a young gal that's going to be our
The guardian?
Guardian, and she said her father had gone. She told me quite a bit about it, so we're anxious to be involved.
Well, Dan, you guys are to take along something to remember your brother Albert, who passed away. Tell us about that.
Well, we're going to we got the flag that was at his, when he passed away, and then we're going to take that and just to have it be with us, to take it and to share with us, I guess. He was always our older brother. We always looked up to him. He was our chief, I guess.
So the 4 of you served your country, and you want to bring him along and let him do honor flight as well.
Yes.
That's a very sweet thing.
Yeah.
What are you expecting for the day?
A lot of walking, they told me. But yeah, we get to see the Korean and World War II and Vietnam Wall, and I forget what else, Arlington Cemetery.
Yeah, we have a full day packed, so
Yeah,
we'll
so
be at the
I'm
airport
excited.
tomorrow morning bright and early. We'll see you
Yeah.
tomorrow, and,
Yeah.
and actually we will talk to these fellas at the at the memorials tomorrow, and we'll show that to you tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the show.
Beautiful.
All right. If you'd like to go on Flag City Honor Flight, there's the Flag City Honor Flight website.org, and the phone number right there also, and leave a message, and you can get your name on that list to go on honor flight. Going to be a great day. Thanks for coming up here to see us.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for having us.
Thank you
Sand,
very
Frank, and
much.
Adrian.
Yeah.